Aritzia is an innovative women's fashion boutique that focuses on providing high-quality clothing at a reasonable value. Aritzia is composed of both in-house and third-party brands that have a sophisticated yet comfortable design. This privately owned company has grown organically throughout major cities, first in Canada and then into the United States. We recommend that Aritzia consider Germany for international expansion. Germany is Europe's largest national economy and its largest consumer of apparel and footwear. Germany has seen increased demand for textiles and clothing over the past few years, with an 18% market share in 2013. Germany has high imports for apparel products because they often look for fashion inspiration outside of their home country. There is a high degree of learning potential in Germany. Since the majority of Europe's fashion designers are trained in Germany, this level of quality education is beneficial for Aritzia through hiring and overall knowledge access.
Aritzia should initially enter Berlin to test the German market before considering further expansion. According to the Global Language Monitor, Berlin is ranked 9th in the top 25 fashion capitals of the world. As the hub of Germany's fashion market, Berlin has 3,500 companies in the design industry, which employs more than 19,200 people. We recommend that Aritzia enter through a wholly owned greenfield subsidiary because of its unique culture and value proposition. A greenfield subsidiary directly aligns with Aritzia's business processes and will provide high operational control and high profit potential. It will also create an opportunity to establish a unique corporate culture, which is something that Aritzia prides itself on. Additionally, various tariffs and non-tariff barriers will be circumvented. Most of the downsides of a greenfield subsidiary can be avoided or mitigated. Firstly, the high financial risk to this approach can be largely alleviated through Aritzia's growing size and financial stability. Another disadvantage is any possible foreign direct investment restrictions. However, this is mostly non-existent since the legal framework for foreign business in Germany favors the principle of freedom of foreign trade. Another concern is a lack of information about the local market, but this can be mitigated due to the similarities between Canadian and German fashion trends. It is important for Aritzia to provide this foreign subsidiary with enough direction so that no confusion arises, but also enough freedom so that there is potential to gain valuable knowledge in a different environment. Since this will be Aritzia's first foreign subsidiary, beneficial information may evolve from a diverse geographic source of knowledge. As a result, we recommend that Aritzia provides sufficient inventory and funds while delegating autonomy to its Berlin location. While similar pieces of clothing that align with global fashion trends will be included in store, we also recommend that this foreign subsidiary include different styles of clothing that might be more desirable in the local German market. This will allow the Berlin store to act as an incubator to test out up-and-coming fashion lines. Additionally, we recommend that this German subsidiary stay constantly connected with the rest of the Canadian organization to maintain extensive networks. These approaches will help Aritzia create a more global innovation process.
Aritzia must utilize the local knowledge available in the German market. Employees in Germany and its Vancouver headquarters should promote collaboration of processes and ideas by implementing employee programs and expanding its human resource departments. In order to effectively penetrate the German market, Aritzia should carry a few well-known, high-quality German and Swedish brands that consumers will recognize to create similar connections to Aritzia's brands. We recommend German and Swedish brands because Sweden tends to set trends for Germans. Since they seek their fashion inspiration from Swedish designers, this will create a positive affiliation if Aritzia carries Swedish products in its Berlin location. This will help mitigate Aritzia's lack of brand recognition and will help them build a relationship with their target market. This support for local brands will be well received by consumers in Germany. Currently, Aritzia already carries Adidas, a German brand, which we recommend they continue to sell. Athletic clothing is very popular in Germany. In addition, we recommend Aritzia to carry select items from brands such as Dagmar, Frieser, and Philippa K. All of these brands are similar to Aritzia in terms of price and quality, and these unconventional young designers are well known within the German market. By carrying these brands, Aritzia will gain legitimacy and credibility within the market at a faster rate. The majority of brands in Aritzia's current portfolio will be sold in the Berlin location because the average German consumer is very open-minded to new brands and is welcoming towards foreign fashion inspiration. Overall, clothing style is very similar due to cultural influences and weather conditions.
Aritzia will have to expand its e-commerce presence to accommodate the popularity of online shopping by German consumers. E-commerce has become very popular in Germany, with almost 1/3 of all online shoppers ordering apparel online. This presents a solid opportunity for Aritzia, as it won the Canada Post E-commerce Innovation Award in 2014 for Best E-commerce Shopping Experience. We recommend that Aritzia continues to expand its e-commerce site, which sells online exclusive items, but also uses Zalando to sell its core products under the Aritzia name. Zalando is an online shopping website based in Berlin that carries a wide range of third-party brands and provides free delivery and free returns in over a dozen European countries. This low-risk platform will introduce European customers to Aritzia products to increase brand recognition and awareness. Aritzia will only sell its core products through Zalando, so consumers will still be inclined to visit the store for the full selection. All online products on Zalando will include the in-house brand name and then by Aritzia.
In one word? Spaß.
Geil.
Great and challenging. Challenging, great.
The thing I like the most is the multicultural environment.
Products will be priced the same as in North America because of Aritzia's value proposition to provide high-quality products at a mid-range price. German consumers are used to paying higher prices for clothing in order to get long-lasting, quality products. Aritzia will adhere to its current marketing strategy and focus on social media and non-traditional advertising. This will be well received in the German market because they are known for their innovations in technology, and social media is the way of the future. Aritzia will focus on word-of-mouth advertising and social media campaigns on Instagram, Tumblr, and Pinterest. In order to gain more brand awareness, Aritzia should reach out to German fashion bloggers such as Sandra Semberg and Masha Sedgwick, who both have huge social media followings and similar style to Aritzia's products. They should offer them merchandise in exchange for features on their various social platforms. This will create a huge reach for Aritzia's brand within the German fashion world.
In terms of logistics, Aritzia will integrate specific local German clothing brands and influential Swedish clothing brands. Most of Aritzia's current brands are designed in Canada, made in Asia, and shipped over to their various store locations. The designs will not have to change because of similar fashion style of German consumers, but Aritzia can expand its learning potential by seeking input from local German fashion experts. The supply chain will not have to be adapted because the majority of its products will be sourced from Asia. However, Aritzia will adapt its brand offerings to include locally designed German fashion items.
Germany is a large domestic market in the heart of Europe. Germany has 9 different border countries, which is optimal for Aritzia when it furthers its international expansion. Germany has waterway access to the North Sea, which is optimal for expansion into the UK. London is a global fashion capital that presents huge expansion opportunities. This possible future market entry is optimal because of a lack of language barriers and cultural distance. Germany is Europe's largest national economy and its largest consumer of apparel and footwear. Germany also has the second highest average annual spending per capita for online shopping, which is beneficial considering Aritzia's expanding online presence. With over 3.4 million people, Berlin is the most populous city in Germany and the second most populous in the EU. This makes Berlin an ideal location as Aritzia focuses on expanding to urban cities. The weather in Berlin is also quite similar to North America, so Aritzia will not have to modify its product line too extensively in order to enter this market. Kudamm is one of the most famous avenues in Berlin that houses both luxury stores such as Chanel and Zegna, as well as low-priced options like H&M and Mango. This is an ideal first location for Aritzia, an aspirational lifestyle retailer that is positioned as a bridge between disposable fast fashion and true luxury goods. A high-profile location in Kudamm will guarantee traffic and increase brand awareness among locals and tourists alike.
Aritzia faces 3 different groups of competitors. First of all, fast fashion companies such as H&M, Zara, Mango delivers competitive designs at competitive prices. This attracts customers from all market segments and therefore provides a fair share of competition for Aritzia. The way Aritzia differentiates itself from these brands is through quality. Quality is hard to produce at low cost, which makes this a strong differentiation aspect. But the question is whether Aritzia's quality and pricing strategy brings value in a world with luxury brands as well. The second group of competitors is the luxury brands. This category includes everything from small high-end boutiques to big fashion houses such as Hermes or Versace. Customers that want to buy high quality know where to look, but it comes with a high price. These brands attract fewer customers mainly because of their pricing strategy, but can still be seen as a competition for quality-driven customers. The last group of competitors is the middle segment brands and local boutiques. Despite their high quality, they use a more competitive pricing strategy than most of the luxurious brands. Apart from local boutiques, this group consists of brands such as Massimo Dutti, Calvin Klein and Ralph Lauren, who all have started to target more customers in this segment. This group is Aritzia's top competition. They offer top quality for a more reasonable mix of quality and price than the luxury brands, which is also Aritzia's strategy.
While there are barriers to entry in the German market, these barriers can be mitigated. While most German citizens are fluent in English, many still prefer to speak German, which may create a potential language barrier. Aritzia should translate all language outlets while adapting to a more competitive environment. Administrative distance is slightly increased due to differences in monetary structure. Additionally, Canada focuses more on omnipotent majority, while Germany puts an emphasis on written constitution. Aritzia can prepare for this by accounting for the differences in government and currency. Germany has a larger population per square mile, which creates a larger target market. Being located in Central Europe with excellent infrastructure allows for ease of transportation and potential for expansion, which is something Aritzia should take full advantage of. The average monthly disposable salary is higher in Germany than in Canada, but average costs are also higher. While there are discrepancies, the high financial resources in Germany allow for increased spending on clothing. Aritzia must account for the increased labor costs, but also adjust prices according to the higher average monthly disposable salary. Aritzia should implement different phases of entry. Phase 1 will be the opening and operation of the first store in Berlin. The following phases will be carried out after evaluation of the initial phase. Phase 1 will begin immediately and last until the middle of the third quarter of 2017. We recommend Aritzia acquires property on Kudamm in January. Once this location is purchased, Aritzia should enter Berlin and begin the construction of the first store. From January to February, Aritzia should start contacting local suppliers or brands that it may want to introduce to its product line. Aritzia will also use this 2-month period to implement a selective hiring process and seek out local German fashion experts and fashion students to gain access to local knowledge. Aritzia will also send over staff from their headquarters in Vancouver, Canada, to oversee operations and help align processes with Aritzia's corporate culture. From March to July 2016, Aritzia should begin advertising through word of mouth and online social media campaigns within Berlin and then expanding to the rest of Germany. They should aim to have the store opening on August 16th, which will provide a brief grace period in case they run into any difficulties. During the operation, constant online social media connection, integration of brand and culture, as well as the maintenance of sufficient inventory levels should be constantly monitored. Aritzia should evaluate their Berlin subsidiary on a bi-monthly basis, then look to expand through Phase 2 and 3 into other German countries such as Dusseldorf, Hamburg, Munich, and Cologne after 12 months of operation.